Welcome back. You only have a split second to make the right decision if a grease fire breaks out in your kitchen. So what do you do? Tonight, Right on Your Side has the answer.
Okay, Shane, we're inside this dark, burned unit that you call a flash unit. And what are we here for today?
We're here to demonstrate what actually happens in a cooking fire. This is a controlled environment that we're going to show citizens what actually happens. People don't realize how a cooking fire starts and what to do when it does actually happen.
We should mention, though, folks, don't do this at home. This is a completely controlled situation. We're with professional firefighters.
The oil within that pot has actually reached its ignition temperature. As soon as we introduce oxygen to it, it's going to flash. So when a fire happens on the stove, a grease fire, it's first important to not panic. Not panic. The first thing you want to do is take a lid, slide it across the pot, turn off the heat on the stove, and back away.
Shane, putting the lid on worked really great, but unfortunately we don't always do that, do we?
No, what happens is a lot of people throw water on it. They don't know you should never throw water on a grease fire. We're going to actually see what happens when we throw a half a cup of water on a grease fire.
That, for lack of another word, my friend, was intense.
Yes.
Now, that's what happens in a kitchen?
Can you imagine that's what happens on a normal range stove in your kitchen? That's what happens when you throw water on a kitchen fire. That's why a kitchen fire can take out a whole house.
It just billowed across that roof, right down over top of us.
Yeah, all that steam in the water multiplies 1,700 times and fills the entire room with flame.
You were telling me, Shane, that people have a tendency to run with these things?
Yeah, what happens is they panic. The first time they see when the grease is on fire, they take the pot and they run outside, and this is what they do. We're just going to demonstrate what happens here. They take this, and it spills as they're going along, and it sets their carpet on fire. And this is how they burn their house down.
What did we learn from this experience today?
We learned that when there's a grease fire on the stove, it's important not to panic. You don't put water on it. You don't run with the pot. What you do is you just put a lid on. Slide a lid across the top of the pot, turn the heat off, walk away.
I'm Don Wright, on your side.